What kind of island is it that America wants so much? What we see now is the world's largest island, Greenland, with an area of 2.112 million square kilometers. If moved to Europe, it would cover more than 10 countries. If placed in China, it would cover almost all southern provinces. No wonder it's the largest island in the world. It is indeed very large. However, it's unfortunate that most of this massive island is located within the Arctic Circle, receiving less solar energy, making it very cold, even with the regulation of the North Atlantic Current. It does not affect the fact that most of its land is covered by ice. The average annual temperature in Greenland is below 0 degrees Celsius, with an absolute minimum temperature reaching over minus 70 degrees. 84.3% of the island's surface is covered by ice, with an average ice surface height of about 2,000 meters. Originally a large basin terrain, it has been piled up by ice blocks into a high center and low surrounding terrain. What charm does this giant ice stick have that makes US President Trump repeatedly request it in public? First, let's look at Greenland's location from a different angle. Asia, Europe, and North America are surrounded by the Arctic Ocean. In the Arctic Ocean, this massive land is Greenland. One could say Greenland is the relative center of the three continents. Being here makes it closer to everywhere. From a military perspective, this center point in the Northern Hemisphere is an excellent location for deploying troops, radar, and long-range missiles. After deployment, both offensive and defensive capabilities will be enhanced with the US military presence in Greenland. It can also safeguard the Arctic shipping routes. When Asia and Europe trade via the Arctic shipping route, they will pass right under the watchful eyes of the US. However, Greenland is not just of military strategic value. This massive island also has various mineral resources. There are over 1.5 million tons of rare earths and more than 30 important minerals on the island. All key resources for developing high-tech industries. From an economic and developmental perspective, this not-so-distant, sparsely populated land has a natural attraction for the US. Controlling it can lay the foundation for faster independence from China's rare earth dependency. However, after several exploratory requests, European countries, longtime allies of the US, have expressed opposition to the US annexing Greenland. At the same time, several European countries have sent troops to support Denmark's Greenland, totaling only 37 people, but it still indicates their opposition. In a situation where almost the entire world is against it, can the US achieve its goal of acquiring Greenland? Will the US show its hegemony and risk using force to occupy it? Or will it obtain it through so-called trade and sale methods? This is indeed an unpredictable matter, as President Trump's moves are always unconventional. We need great America,